Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. Jeffrey and Madison and they little thing they did that shook David the whole entire episode. He didn't know how to act. He didn't know how to react. He don't know whether to be disgusted, proud, shocked. He don't know what to do. But it'll get easier for you, David, I guess. I guess. But Jeffrey, you're becoming messy now. You say you're done with Mr. Officer. You really haven't broken off with him. You said it's over, but he's still coming around every time you get a chance. He always coming around no matter what. And I seen the preview for the next episode, getting us to the mid season. So he gonna come back and say he can't do this anymore and he done. But you trying to start a new thing with Madison. You and Madison having sex in your parents' house or your dad's house. Y'all couldn't go get a hotel or something. I mean, like, Jeffrey, you do too much for me. That's why I don't really like you like that neither, because you're doing too much. Like, if you're gonna do that and you're gonna have that man walking around that room naked, he ain't wearing no underwear, sleeping in the bed naked. Y'all gonna be doing all that in the bedroom. Y'all could at least done that somewhere else under somebody else's stairs, not in your parents' house. You know how embarrassing that is to get caught while you in mid-sex and your dad that accepted you for being gay, but he wasn't ready for that, and you had the nerves and the audacity to be in there getting it on in your under your dad's roof. Like I cannot and I will not with you, Jeffrey. But hopefully, we know you like Landon. Well, Landon, Madison. So hopefully, you and Madison can get it together. Mr. Officer will leave you alone and he'll stop threatening you and trying to hurt Madison. So maybe he done now. Maybe he didn't learn his lesson. Maybe he got taught a lesson he didn't want to learn, but now he didn't learn that lesson because Veronica keep on giving him medicine that he ain't ready for and he ain't prepared for. He ain't healed neither. So every time, well, she ain't giving him time to heal. So maybe he didn't learn his lesson and maybe he'll finally leave you alone and maybe you can be free today whoever you want to, but I wouldn't put nothing past Mr. Officer though. Like, he done done this for a whole what 6 seasons. This the seventh season. So I wouldn't put nothing past him. He might come back around and want to play again. He might come around wanting to do the little same thing over and over again by threatening you, harassing you, stalking you, and threatening you, pulling guns out, talking about some he'll kill you and him. So busting landed, busting Madison upside the head and all that. So I wouldn't give him too much. I say I believe you, but I wouldn't give him too much. I'm just saying I wouldn't. And yeah, I wouldn't put nothing past him because he already a loony and he already crazy and showed you his crazy 1,000 times. You kept it up. You let him do the stuff he did to you. Now Veronica then taught him a lesson and David then taught him a lesson. Hopefully he got this lesson and learned this lesson, and now he realizing he can't go around bullying people for a living because you was an officer of the law and you thought that was okay to be doing all that. I just want to know how he got away with this all this long before he met you. That's all I want to know. How does one get away with this? We know him from season 1. I think we made him season 1, season 2. How did he get along with? How did he get away with this for so long and never got caught? But that's a story for another day, though. Let's move it along, though. Let's go ahead and get Veronica on out the way with Celine. Now, Celine, you got to realize who you're dealing with. You got to realize she doing you a favor. Yes, it's a good favor because you've been wanting this favor for how many years now? And you finally finna get what you want. But you got to look at it on the other hand, though. You're dealing with the devil. Are you sure you want to get down there in the mud and roll around with that devil, knowing that she gonna possibly throw this in your face, call you Paul. She was calling you dumb and stupid on that couch. So are you ready to deal with that and say I helped you in all this? And like she said, yes, I'm using you because I want to get Jim back and I want to teach Jim a lesson. So I want you to be rich and I want him to be homeless and on the street like you are now. And basically she just told you she ain't give a darn about you. So why would you want somebody like that representing you? Why don't you get your own lawyer? Why don't you go get your a free lawyer or somebody? I'm pretty sure there's somebody you know that's a lawyer that can help you get what you want or asking for Jim. Like that back child support and all that. Why don't you just go ahead and do that? Why would you trust a devil that's telling you she a devil and telling you that I'm using you? Jim did something to me, so now I'm doing this to help you out, but also I'm doing this to get back at him. Why would you trust somebody like this? Why do you even got to think about this? Because if it was me, I would have told her, heck, nah. I don't trust you. I don't like you. I know all about you. I know you going around doing whatever you want to do, thinking you beneath the law because you a lawyer and thinking you can get your way out of talk your way out of anything. Not what I was about to say though, but yeah, why would you trust somebody like that? With something this big, something you've been wanting for all these years. Why would you trust a devil that's telling you I'm the devil and you know she the devil? Why would you trust somebody that never had respect for you and trust them with your case? Yeah, she gonna help you get the money you want, but is that really the risk you want to take? Trusting her, knowing she the red devil in disguise, knowing that this can possibly be thrown in your face. She can possibly use this against you. She can possibly, hold this over your head for the rest of your life, your children's life, and use you to do whatever she wants. Like, why would you trust somebody like that, Celine? Like Veronica said, you got to be crazy to trust her. Like, I wouldn't trust her. Just like you said that, I don't know, I have to think about it. Don't think about it. Go find you a free lawyer. Go find you a friend of a friend that's a lawyer that's going to help you out. Go find anybody else besides that woman, because that woman is going to use you, abuse you, and everything else under the sun. And I'm pretty sure she doing this for you. She going to want something in return. Yeah, she gonna be getting back at Jim, but she gonna want something for you in return. It ain't gonna be no money. Are you sure you're ready to do this? And Jim, well, not Jim, David, you told Jim that you slept with Catherine. Veronica come in and said they had sex twice and he got a small little member and all this and all that and they had sex. Jim said it wasn't true. Veronica said it is true and even said what you got on your belly button or a birthmark or a bump on your belly, saying that, how do I know that's there? And we didn't have sex. I wouldn't know what's under your belly and what's there and what look like it's cancerous or not. Like, y'all are nasty. So y'all around here swapping spit. David around here sleeping with Catherine. David around here, Jim around here sleeping with Jim. Y'all nasty. No wonder y'all friends. Y'all done swap wives. No wonder y'all best friends. You need him and Jim need you. No wonder y'all the best of friends and always there to help each other out. And like he said, David, you want to turn over state evidence against Veronica to try to get home something. You want to take the immunity deal and you telling Jim to take the immunity deal. But like Jim said, what you don't know is that we also helped cover up her crimes. Remember all those crimes you did that you also helped cover up, meaning our fingerprints all over this. So why would you want to turn something over that deadly over that could possibly mean I can see jail time, even though you don't care about that, just as long as you get rid of her and she stay away from Jeffrey? You willing to take that risk and you don't care at this point. I don't understand why you want to take that risk, David. Like Jim said, I don't like Jim, but he had a great point. Why would you risk it knowing what's going to possibly happen and knowing that it's going to end up being bad for you and knowing that you could possibly end up arrested too, dealing with that and also turning over state evidence against her? Like, you got to get that together. And Jim, don't nobody trust you when it comes to you taking care of her and getting it done. You calling yourself want to take care of Veronica, talking about some accident or incident, talking about getting rid of her. Yeah, I wouldn't trust you neither. Wyatt, Hannah, and Catherine in the transferring of the money. Um, I think Wyatt finally learned his lesson. I'm not gonna say he fully have. I think he's just saying this like Catherine said, to get out of jail, knowing that there's nowhere. The only way he going out of jail is to get transferred over to prison, cause you're not gonna escape those attempted murder charges. So I don't know what you talking about. You talking about rehab? Ain't nobody got time for that. You gonna get your rehab right in federal prison. That's exactly where you gonna get your rehab at. You cleaning up now in jail. You gonna draw up in prison, and you talking about Hannah, please pray for me or whatever. I don't know if I believe you because Jeffrey then tried to help you once or twice. Your dad then tried to help you a couple of handful of times. Catherine can care less about you at this point, even though you tried to kill her. So you basically on your own end. I think Jim still care for you somewhere, somehow. He still care for you and wanna, protect you. I don't know what kind of protecting he gonna call himself doing with a took the murder charges. Even if y'all do drop the charges, it's up to the DA whether to go along with the case or not. And I'm pretty sure they got everything they need to convict you. Like I said, if they don't get Catherine, they're gonna get one of y'all criers, and you might be the lucky one that gonna get the lucky draw that they're gonna end up getting is you. Don't matter what Jim try or Jim trying to run you out of town or help you escape town and whatever. I can see him doing that, but yeah, they're gonna end up getting you while you. And it's transferring of each money is the last part. I think it is. I think I'm there. Yeah, I'm there to the transferring of the money. Now, Candace, I was with you. I was going along with you. You said you was going to transfer the money, but you sent Jim $8.35, and you gave Benny $1 million in his own account that's not connected to y'all mother. So you calling yourself getting back at Jim because he kidnapped your brother and he also kidnapped you. So you calling yourself getting him back by calling yourself sending him $8 and you giving Benny $1 million. I don't know why you gave him exactly what he wanted. I wish Hannah wouldn't have mentioned that she control of the Cryer estate and all that money that come along with it. I don't know why the devil she told y'all that. I wish she wouldn't have said that. I wish she would have kept it to herself. Maybe if she wouldn't have said that, maybe Candace would have turned over all the money. Cause she said she was done and she over that line. But when you mention that estate and you control over all the access, that made her gears started turning. And like Mitch said, you're on to something, and that on to something was sending him $8 and doing another banking account for Benny and keeping the rest, I guess, $8 million. You kept the million. You saw him. So where the rest of that money at? Cause right now that $7 million or something like that still missing. So where the rest of the money at? So you sent Benny $1 million, you sent him 8, and it's $8 million. So where the rest of that money at, Candace? Still in your mama account? Now it's your mother account. It's no longer Catherine account. And basically now I see why Jim was willing to kill, destroy, do anything he can do to get that money back. Now that I realize it, and now that Catherine explained it to me, basically that 8 million is all he got to his name, and basically she said her bank is closed to him, so that $8 million is all he got left. So I'm guessing he's trying to live a high life on $8 million, and basically he need that $8 million in order to survive, and without that $8 million your bank is now closed, and now he got to come to Hannah, and Hannah, you better have fun with him, and you better enjoy every single last moment of him. When Catherine break the news to him, you better enjoy every single last moment and harass and pick and pry at him and poke at his scales until they turn bloody red. You better enjoy this and milk this with every dollar you can, Hannah. Now that you control of that money, you better have fun with it and enjoy yourself once the money get transferred to you. You better enjoy it and have a blessed, Hannah, because all that he did to you, knowing he wasn't gonna turn your knowing he wasn't gonna knowing he wasn't what I'm about to say. You better enjoy knowing that he was sitting up there enjoying your son being held hostage and to possibly get shot, and he sat there and milked that and enjoyed that and showed you that your son got shot and all that. So you better enjoy that and milk that for every dollar, dime, nickel, quarter, penny you can get out of that hand. And I mean it. Candace, I don't know what you up to, but this is not gonna be good. It ain't. I hope you know what you're doing. Just know that I don't like Jim, but Jim got some power and some weight behind his name. He got some little foolish lagoons or some silly lagoons that don't always complete the job, just like they didn't complete the job with getting Benny. The Malones ended up finding them because they made a mistake. The camera got their tag, which led them to Benny and the man that was holding them hostage. So, Candace, I hope you're ready for this all over again. That's about all I can say about that. Don't really know what's going on with Mr. President. All I know is Landon having fun, messing around with his name Isaac, or whatever his name is, having fun picking and prying at him and trying to turn Candace off, or maybe he'll go back to Candace and love on Candace again, and maybe Candace agree to be the president's wife again or the first lady again. I don't know what's going on with Candace. We have to wait and see, I guess. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.